Hi, I'm Dawn, and it's been a while since I've posted here. I wanted to be honest about why and about something I think I finally figured out. For the last year, I felt like I was building three completely different things, juggling them all and never quite landing anywhere. Beyond optimal, health and wellness, my own weight loss journey, and trying to help other women see their own patterns in midlife. Vintage intelligence, a totally different audience teaching AI to people who feel left behind by it. And this channel kind of just sat there because I genuinely didn't know where it would fit. I'd open it up, stare at the dashboard, and close it again. I kept feeling guilty about that, like I was scattered, like I couldn't commit, like maybe I just had shiny object syndrome and needed to pick a lane and stick to it. But last night on a coaching call, I had a realization that actually reframed the whole thing. My friend Diane asked me to design a logo for her new business a few months back, and I said yes immediately. Not because I needed the work, but because I genuinely love that process. Sitting with someone's idea, figuring out what colors would actually represent who they are, picking fonts that feel right, building something from nothing. And recently she messaged me again, and she just signed a lease on a studio space. She's got her first client confirmed, two more leads in conversation. And she said, I quote, I might fall over dead if I give myself one more thing to do. She needed pricing, flyers, intro materials, the whole launch package, and I got so excited reading that message, nearly lit up, already thinking about color palettes, layout, before I even replied. And I sat there with that feeling and asked myself, why does this feel so different than the stress I feel trying to keep up with three different YouTube channels? And I realized it's not actually different. It's the same thing I've been doing my whole life. I just never named it. I've spent almost 30 years teaching people, training them, explaining systems, helping people understand how things work in fashion and in tech. And at the same time, I've always been the person who takes a messy idea and turns it into something real. A children's book character named Pickles the Papillon, with a whole catalog behind him. Well, actually her, in the book, that is. A channel I just started because I'm genuinely obsessed with eyebrows. I built a whole website and brand around something that started as a passion, not a plan. A logo, a website, a YouTube channel built from absolutely nothing into something with its own voice and audience. I've been looking at all of this as separate, unrelated projects. Like I needed to pick one and abandon the rest to be taken seriously. But the niche was never the point. The pattern was idea, structure, something real. And that's a thread running through every single one of these projects, even though they look completely unrelated on the surface. So that's what this channel is now. It's where I document that process, turning ideas into something real. Sometimes that's a brand, sometimes a website, sometimes a children's book, sometimes an AI project. Beyond Optimal isn't going anywhere. You'll actually see it show up here too as one of the real examples. How I built that brand, what worked, what I changed, and I'm not stepping away from teaching either. That's still part of who I am, and you'll see that woven in here where it makes sense. And if any of this sounds familiar, if you've got three half-finished ideas right now and you're feeling guilty for not committing to just one, I want you to hear this. That might not be a focus problem. It might be that you haven't found the actual thread connecting them yet. For me, it took a friend's overwhelmed Facebook message to see mine. If you're someone sitting on an idea right now, a creator, a coach, an author, a small business, just getting started, and you don't want to build it alone, that's where I come in. A few ways I can help. I will be offering a brand starter kit, logo, color, palettes, fonts, a YouTube banner if you need one, as well as a creator launch kit, channel positioning, banner, thumbnails, bio, your first content pillars. Also a brand book kit, author website, book page, launch graphics, email opt-in, as well as an AI brand sprint. If your ideas are still a mess in your head, I'll help you organize it into one real direction fast. So I'm Dawn, and I've spent my career moving between fashion, technology, systems, and now AI. And looking back, every step taught me the same thing. Ideas are easy. Turning them into something real is where the magic happens. That's what Blossom Stitch is all about. And that's the work you'll see here. I'll see you in the next one. It's good to be back.